Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dr. Ismail Ibn Musa Menk, popularly known as Mufti Menk. Who is he and how did he make it to become a great Muslim scholar in the world? Join me in this video as we analyze the life of this great Muslim scholar. Remember to watch until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. The story begins in Zimbabwe, where he was born to a family of Gujarat Indians, and he was born in a family of Muslims. He was born in the year 1975 in the present-day Harare, the capital city of Zimbabwe. His father, Mr. Musa Ibrahim Menk, was a preacher of the Muslim community of Zimbabwe, which makes up a total of only 1% compared to the total population of Zimbabwe. Due to him having a preacher father, he managed to undertake his initial studies directly from his father, where he memorized the Holy Qur'an and learning the Arabic language as well as the hadith of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And at a very young age, he began visiting the Arab embassy in Zimbabwe for further studies, where he was learning the Arabic language. While at the same time he attended secular schools, where he learned the secular language, secular syllabuses and language such as the British English, and he used to perform very well in school. He used to be among the top 3, and he doesn't remember becoming position 4 in the class. He was raised in the way of Islam, and his father never allowed him to worldly things to interfere with his Islamic life. As a young boy, he was raised in the masjid, and he only used to learn the Qur'an and the Islamic values. As a young boy, he never even had a girlfriend. You can imagine, he has never been to cinemas, nor has he been to nightclubs, or he has never touched a cigarette in his whole life. Because he was born to Gujarati parents, he then proceeded with his education life. He attended St. John's College in Harare for his senior studies. The school had a huge British influence which was caused by colonization. As we all know, Zimbabwe was colonized by the British. As you can hear how the language in which Mufti speaks, he speaks British English. Because his parents were immigrants from India, he secured a chance to travel to Gujarat, India, where he managed to secure a chance and study at Kantaria Darul Ulum. Darul Ulum in Arabic means the house of knowledge or the house of education, which is located in Gujarat, India, where he studied religious education and the Mufti course. Later in 1992, he traveled to Saudi Arabia for further studies, where he studied Islamic theology and jurisprudence. He studied this at the University of Medina and earned a degree in the same Islamic studies and jurisprudence. After completing his studies, he quickly joined a reputation as an inspiring and knowledgeable speaker, and he began giving lectures and speeches in his country, Zimbabwe. As we know, as his father was an imam, so he gained a popularity in giving speeches and lectures in various masjids in his country. He became a popular speaker at several Islamic conferences across the world, and he has led several workshops in countries such as the United Kingdom, the United States of America, South Africa, and Australia. He has been invited to speak at big universities and various Islamic institutions across the globe. Mufti Menk is married and has children. He is known for living a simple and humble lifestyle because, as he says, he was raised from a very humble background back in Zimbabwe, and he is dedicated to spreading the message of Islam to many people as possible. Mufti Menk was honored with an honorary degree for social guidance by a university in Ireland in the year 2016. He also received a Global Leadership Award in the year 2015, and at the same time he was listed among the 500 most influential Muslims in the world, and this happened in the year 2014, and it later happened again in the year 2017. Mufti Menk discourages terrorism and has pledged his aid in curbing various religious extremism activities in the Maldives, and additionally he has also taken part in bringing peace between the Ummah of the Muslims and other religions. For example, on March 2018, he urged the Liberian Muslims to avoid the violence between the Christians and the Muslims, arguing that Muslims and Christians are brothers and sisters from one father, who is Adam, the first prophet. He also blames the Western media for misinforming the public about the relationship between the Muslim and terrorism. This has caused confusion and led to people thinking that the Muslims are terrorists. Mufti Menk also believes that no one has the right to force any faith on another person, which means everybody has a right to worship whatever he wants, but he also urged that Islam is the right religion. So in his lectures he usually explains and gives dawah to explain how Islam is the best religion, but he doesn't force anyone to join the religion. And currently he is the director of Darul Uloom. Darul Uloom, as I said earlier, Darul Uloom means the house of knowledge or the house of education. He is the head and the director of Darul Uloom in Zimbabwe. Darul Uloom is a non-profit organization that runs madrasas, orphanages and schools in Zimbabwe. Overall, Mufti Menk is a respected and influential Muslim leader. His work has led to the understanding between the Muslim community, and at the same time has led to harmony among the Muslim community. His contributions to the Muslim Ummah of the current generation will be remembered forever, from giving lectures, from starting organizations which help the less privileged, like the Darul Uloom, as I've said, which is a non-profit organization helping the less privileges in orphanages and offering education services to the Muslim community in Zimbabwe. That's all I have for you for today. Remember to give this video a like, drop a comment, and overall remember to subscribe.